I'm going to show you how to find primary sources on Proquest, which is one of the databases that our library subscribes to. It's probably one of the best databases to use because it does give us access to scholarly journals. So I'm going to go into Plus Portals, onto the library page, and click on Proquest. Here's the login information if you don't have it saved. That takes me here. And what I want to make sure that I click on is scholarly journals so that I'm only getting sources that were published in scholarly journals. And I want to make sure that I have that checkbox called full text checked so that I'm getting the full text, not just an abstract or a brief description of the source. It's okay to leave peer reviewed unchecked because for the most part, if it's in a scholarly journal, it has already been peer reviewed. So I'm going to try searching for an artist. Let's use Willa Cather as my example. So I search for Willa Cather. And Willa Cather and the Politics of Criticism, Willa Cather and Others, Willa Cather, the Writer in Her World. Well, that sounds interesting. So I'm going to click on this source. And so I look at the abstract. Joan Acacella's book is a story, not a study. By Joan Acacella, Lincoln University of Nebraska Press, $25. Here's one for $54. Here's one for $36. So what I have found here is actually a series of book reviews. These are book reviews that were published, and quite often book reviews are, books that are being published, they're reviewed in scholarly journals, which is why this came up. This is not a source that you can use. Again, you cannot use a source that's a book review. So you have to look carefully. If you see anything that looks like a citation at the beginning that includes a price, then you know what you're looking at is a book review, and that's not a source that you can use. So I'll go back and try again. Maybe this time I'll try, again, scholarly journals. I'll try searching for the title of one of my sources, The Sculptor's Funeral. I'm putting quotation marks around it so that I'm finding sources that include all of those words, not just funeral or not just sculptors. Okay, so this one, Buried in Plain Sight, it is full text. Okay, it looks like it's about the short story called The Sculptor's Funeral. I can see the author is Melissa Homestead. It was published in Studies in American Fiction. Here's the rest of the citation information. I can save this as a PDF and print to OneNote so that I can read it and annotate it. If I wanted to, I could click on Cite, choose MLA 8th edition, and this information is here. But you're putting this into Noodle Tools. So you could just take this and copy over each of these pieces into Noodle Tools, but you're basically doing the same thing within Noodle Tools. And that's how I would find a secondary source on Proquest.